Ikigai, how to find your meaning of life in 5 minutes. Take a moment to look at the table of contents. Introduction. Many people struggle with finding our purpose in life. And what does it lead to? Well, we won't be happy doing meaningless tasks because there is no goal or purpose. The Japanese concept called Ikigai is the meaning of life and living a long life happily. That gives us a chance to find out who we really are deep inside. Everyone has an Ikigai. All of us has a chance to work thanks to our passions. In this video, let's find out what Ikigai is in 5 minutes. Enjoy! Ikigai meaning. What does Ikigai mean? As the book Ikigai states, this concept, which translates roughly as the happiness of always being busy, is like logotherapy but goes a step beyond. It is deep in us, and finding it must require a patient search. In Okinawa, Japan, people don't retire. There is no word that means retire in Japanese as in English. Always ask yourself, what should you be doing? There are 5 blue zones. Blue zones are geographic regions where people live the longest. These places are Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Loma Linda, California, the Nicoya Peninsula, Costa Rica, and Ikaria, Greece. The 80% secret is to only eat up to 80%. Ikigai is a mix of 4 parts. The first one is what you love. Your ikigai should not be what you don't like. The second part is what you're good at, for if you're bad at it, you can't really do much. The third is what the world needs, because if the world doesn't need it, then what are you there for? And finally, what can you be paid for? Otherwise, why do you want to do it? Achieving flow. Next, achieving flow is important to finding your ikigai. Strategy 1 is to choose a difficult task, but make sure it's not too difficult or you'll likely give up. Too easy, then you'll get bored. Challenging makes flow. Strategy 2 is to have a clear, concentrated objective. If you have a vague objective, you will be confused doing meaningless tasks. If you have an obsessive desire but ignore the process, you will just focus on the result instead of the process to achieve it. In this case, in order to achieve flow, you must have a clear objective while focusing on the process. Strategy 3 is to have a distraction free workspace. Imagine writing a report when suddenly, beep beep, your notification bell rang because your friend just sent you a text message. You replied, then end up talking for about an hour. Afterwards, you finally stop texting, then walk away from your desk, completely forgotten about the report you were supposed to write. That's why you need a distraction free environment. Living a long, happy life. Okinawa, Japan is where people's lifespan is the longest. Their diet is a part of their way to live long. Locals eat at least 5 servings of fruit and vegetables per day. According to the book Ikigai, Okinawans consume in general 1/3 as much sugar as the rest of Japan's population, which means sweets and chocolate are much less a part of their diet. Okinawans eat tofu, miso, tuna, carrots, goya, kombu, and jasmine tea. Sanpincha, as Okinawans call jasmine tea, reduces the risk of heart attacks, relieves stress, and more. Conclusion. As you can see, Ikigai affects our everyday lives. It is why we get out of bed. Whether it's the meaning of Ikigai, achieving flow, or living a long life happily, there is a lot more, so I suggest getting the book. The credit goes to the book Ikigai, for I was using information from that book. I hope this was a great help to you. Now this is the end, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching.